Hi, folks. Hi, folks. Hi, TikTok. Thanks for scrunching me down. Hi, TikTok. Hi, everybody. Thanks for scrunching me down. And thanks for being here. Didn't know if I would be here or not because of the TikTok ban, which is a big publicity stunt for Trump, which is why we're going to repay them for that publicity stunt by doing 100% anti-Trump content, only engaging in 100% anti-Trump content, only liking, commenting on, producing and uploading anti-Trump content, as long as TikTok's here. TikTok's chose a lane, and they're going to head-on collision with the truth for it because they promoted Trump. And we're going to prove that that's not what we're here for, that humanity and all beings are anti-Trump, and TikTok will learn a lesson for it. It will probably actually drive their engagement and stock and stuff up if we actually get pure anti-Trump on here, because people will be talking about what we've been wanting to talk about for a long time. But that's all we should do until TikTok is gone or until Trump is gone. Completely 100% anti-Trump content. I'm just going live here for the sake of it, really. I've been making videos to this effect, 100% anti-Trump until it's gone. Until Trump is gone, until TikTok is gone. Either way, we're going to be 100% anti-Trump until then. And TikTok's already been pretty anti-Trump. It's been the best platform for being anti-Trump that I know of. At the same time, it could be a lot more anti-Trump. It could be 100% anti-Trump. And by being 100% anti-Trump, saving it will backfire on Trump. Turning it into an ad will backfire on Trump. And the focus that we have. Feel free to comment while you're here. Thanks. We're just being completely anti-Trump. For as long as TikTok exists, we're advocating being completely anti-Trump and making sure that TikTok knows that we're not here for Trump. We're here for the free speech and the things that Trump is the exact opposite of. So, hello, welcome to my live. Last live on TikTok. Now we're just going to make sure that TikTok is 100% anti-Trump and for as long as it exists. So all we're going to do is like anti-Trump videos. All we're going to do is comment on anti-Trump videos. The only videos we're going to share are going to be anti-Trump videos. And all we're going to do in our lives, in our uploads, are going to be anti-Trump messages. This shouldn't be hard to do. There's plenty of things to say against Trump. Of course, sometimes we have to use code words because even before this little arrangement that turned the TikTok ban into an advertisement for Trump, they blocked the usage of certain words. And when you think about what those words were, they described Trump. So when they block the usage of certain words that describe Trump, they're protecting Trump and protecting the World War II Germans who those words also apply to. But, you know, it made it even worse when they used the whole ban to promote Trump, and that's what they're going to get consequences for. I'm not going to be here much longer. I just wanted to do a live to be officially declaring that this app's 100% anti-Trump from now on. As long as it exists in America, it's 100% anti-Trump. We're only going to be promoting anti-Trump content, only going to be making anti-Trump comments, only going to post anti-Trump uploads. And that's what you get, TikTok. Hopefully, there will be some backlash to this movement, and it will drive your stock down, and you will be an easier purchase for someone else because you can't be trusted with the app you created if you're going to turn it around and turn it into an ad for Trump. That's how that goes. So if somebody gets TikTok for half price or 10% of its current value because we're going to turn it into completely anti-Trump from now until it's gone, good. That's what they deserve. You deserve to lose half of your value or 90% of your value because you promoted Trump. This can be a message to everyone else. We're going to turn TikTok into 100% anti-Trump for using the TikTok ban as a Trump advertisement. We're not going to comment on, post, or engage anything that's not anti-Trump. That's how this works. I call it the pillar revolution because we can do it from bed. We can do it with love. We can do it with things we actually care about. But we're going to make TikTok 100% anti-Trump. This is what they deserve for doing their little Trump stunt, their little stunt to ban it, which turned out to be a promotion for Trump. They should have to sell it for 90% off. They should have to sell it for half price. They should lose billions and billions of dollars for the choice they made to betray Americans, to betray humans, to betray Earth for Trump. And that we should make a lesson, make an example out of TikTok. Forget GameStop. Let's make an example out of TikTok. If you want what's left of it, you can get it cheap, because we'll be driving the stock down, because we're going to make TikTok 100% anti-Trump. Don't engage in, don't watch anything that's not anti-Trump. Don't comment on anything that's not anti-Trump. Don't buy anything unless it's, an anti-Trump sweatshirt or something. Don't do anything on TikTok unless it's anti-Trump. Until this app is gone, until Trump is gone, until we're free of this evil that they foisted upon us. This is only what TikTok deserves for promoting Trump. We should make an example of TikTok. This is what you get when you promote Trump. You lose half to 90% of your value. You get bought by somebody else. You don't get to profit off this or control this anymore. I believe TikTok never controlled, propagandized anything. I mean, I know they tweak an algorithm, but they're not pushing any propaganda until the Trump thing came along. So TikTok basically completely betrayed us, betrayed its own nature, and deserves to be owned by somebody else. The owner, I think, even spoke highly of Trump or is attending the inauguration or something like that. Forget him. Whatever he said for us doesn't matter anymore. His profits don't matter from this app anymore. We need to drive the price of this app down so somebody better can buy it. And he gets to be an example of how you miss out, how you lose billions of dollars. I think somebody else lost billions of dollars. I think they just got canceled or something. I can't remember who it was. But somebody who lost billions of dollars when they chose Trump over humanity in America. So it's happened before. Who was that? Kanye? Was it Kanye? Was it somebody else? But anyway, somebody who chose Trump over America and lost billions of dollars like instantly for it. That should be what happens to TikTok right now. We should be like, and we can do it easily, only post anti-Trump content. Even if it's nothing, even if you don't like Trump, post it. Only post anti-Trump content, re-record it 50 times, post it. Only engage in anti-Trump content. Only comment on, only like, only share specifically anti-Trump content. That's how we can make this backfire on them. That's how we can get TikTok really cheaply into the hands of a better owner. Again, nothing against China, nothing against Singapore, no racism whatsoever, but anybody who supports Trump deserves to be canceled, deplatformed, whatever you want to call it. They don't deserve to have a platform. They don't deserve to make this money if they're going to support Trump. So if we make it completely 100% anti-Trump, it could still go up in value because people need the anti-Trump message. But if it goes down in value, or if the Trump mutineers boycott it or whatever, ratio it, whatever they want to do, if they try to GameStop it, it all works in our favor because somebody else will get it cheaper. And they deserve consequences. They deserve to lose billions of dollars for supporting Trump. So TikTok, love you. Think you're a great app. I believe in TikTok probably more than anyone because I know TikTok from 100 years ago. TikTok of Oz, the machine man, the mechanical man of Oz. And so I've really been out there trying to save TikTok. But when I see him turn it into a promotion for Trump, we can still save TikTok, but that aspect doesn't need to come with it. Anybody who's supporting Trump doesn't deserve any support, doesn't deserve any help, doesn't deserve any reward other than getting GameStopped. We can drive and you can get a piece of TikTok cheap because we can drive TikTok stock down 50%, 90%. Whatever it is, because stop engaging in anything, stop buying anything, stop giving gifts or anything to anyone who's not saying something specifically anti-Trump. It's pretty easy. I call it the Pillar Revolution, Fairy Liberation Front. Fairy Liberation Front because of the fairyland of Oz, predicting the future where there's no money and no war. And we can get there. That's what they're afraid of. That's why they keep repackaging Oz in anti-Oz and fascist ways, like that Wicked movie. See some of my videos comparing Wicked to actual Oz for that content. And see my YouTube channel. I didn't used to promote my YouTube channel on TikTok, but yeah, YouTube. Check out my YouTube channel. Yeah, I know YouTube, Red Square, it's totally fascist. It's bad, but they've suppressed my content for 10, 15, 17 years now. And as soon as my content breaks out, it's over. We change the YouTube algorithm. Not just my content, but as soon as leftist ideas break out, utopian and Oz ideas break out on YouTube, we change YouTube too. So that's really where it was backfiring for them to ban TikTok for more than 12 hours, is because people were going to other platforms. All the people are on TikTok. So when the people go to other platforms, it changes the other platforms because they've been designed with their machines and their tyrants making them their way. Facebook and Twitter are the worst examples, but YouTube isn't much better. YouTube never would show you any lives of Black Lives Matter protests. They only show you these curated fake news, Indian channel versions of political events in America. It's completely fascist on YouTube. But it starts to get less fascist when people leave TikTok and they need some place to go, and they go to YouTube. So check out my YouTube channel, Puffin. It's got all my content I have here and the stuff that TikTok won't allow. And it's got thousands of videos from before that. But this is about making TikTok 100% anti-Trump in response to them doing their whole stunt for Trump, and making the value easier to buy, making them feel the consequences of supporting Trump in this way with their stunt. I'm going to get going. The live seems to have played out, run its course, but I'll be back to do this, and everything I'm going to do here on TikTok until it's gone or until Trump is gone is going to be 100% anti-Trump, and I encourage you to get rid of Trump by only engaging in anti-Trump content on TikTok and anywhere, but especially here on TikTok, focusing only on anti-Trump content, only liking anti-Trump content, only sharing anti-Trump content, only posting anti-Trump content until Trump is gone or until TikTok is gone. Thanks. Thanks, TikTok. Love you forever. Love you more than you do since you sold yourself out for Trump. But we'll tell people about the real TikTok. We'll get the real TikTok back. And we'll get to the future where there's no money and no war. Love you. See you soon. Oh, and in TikTok of Oz, the book, which you can hopefully find at your local library unless Trump has taken over there too much. In TikTok of Oz, the bad guys do throw TikTok down a well temporarily, and then the good guys get TikTok back, and we save the world together. So TikTok was in a temporary well for about 12 hours or 24 hours. They turned it all into a Trump promotion, and that's going to backfire on them. We're going to have TikTok without the Trumpiness because we're going to turn TikTok 100% anti-Trump as a consequence for them promoting Trump with the ban, scaring us all with the ban, threatening people's livelihoods with the ban, and then turning it into a promotion for Trump. They deserve consequences for that. If somebody else owns TikTok, it'll still be good. Even without the algorithm, they act like the algorithm's so precious. We're the important part of TikTok. We're what makes TikTok good. The people, the magic that happens between people, the magic that comes from being able to freely share information. And TikTok is the only platform that's allowed us to freely share information. But it's not like TikTok is special. It's we're special. And it's allowing us to be us. We can do that on another app, or we can do that here. But the best way we can do it here is being completely anti-Trump. Until Trump is gone or until TikTok is gone. We got 90 days. It's worth it. If we're completely anti-Trump on TikTok, we can get rid of Trump in 90 days. Whether it gets rid of TikTok or not, who cares, because they went Trumpy. That's how this goes. So we've already found some other platforms. I love TikTok. I think TikTok should be preserved and we can keep it around. But since they went Trumpy, it won't be a loss once they're gone or if somebody else buys it. It wasn't the owner standing up for us. It was the principle of free speech and TikTok itself standing up for us. I believe in TikTok as the final form or current evolution of TikTok the Mechanical Man, TikTok the Clockwork Man of Oz. And even TikTok, even this character, he's got 3 winding mechanisms, and if you wind his actions and they wind down, then he can't move. If you wind his thoughts and they wind down, then he can't think. If you wind his speech but they wind down, then he can't talk. So he can talk without thinking, which is what the owner of TikTok apparently did when he praised Trump, when he put a pro-Trump. Oh, finally a comment. Oh, it was sold. Okay, so Spin Weaver, a faceless profile. I appreciate it. You're the first comment on my live today, so I really can't knock you for having 57 following 57 people and having 9 followers. I can say welcome to TikTok. This might just be your first day here. Welcome to TikTok. But for someone I'm welcoming to TikTok to be the informative person, TikTok, this is what Spin Weaver says. I'll read it in a Russian accent. TikTok was sold to Meta and a few others. Because chances are that's not true. Well, I'm almost positive that's not true. It sounds like what really happened was the TikTok owner kowtowed to Trump and turned it all into a big Trump promotion, which should backfire. As much as it was intended to be a promotion for Trump, it should just thank you for the likes. It should just let everybody know Trump is against us. This is what Trump does. The only things Trump ever does that could be called good is when he stops doing something bad. Like he makes things terrible and then he provides the solution And this time it was Trump was the one behind the TikTok ban. Oh, we have lots of messages. Oh, it's just all the likes. Thanks for the likes. Thanks for being here. We're just going to make TikTok 100% anti-Trump. We're going to have this completely backfire on them. We're going to turn this publicity stunt they did, threatening our livelihoods and threatening our free speech and threatening our recreation and friendships and stuff on TikTok. We're going to turn that into the most anti-Trump thing that's ever happened. So if we've got 90 days left of TikTok, let's use all 90 of those days to be anti-Trump. Let's only engage in anti-Trump content. Let's only comment on anti-Trump videos. Let's only like and share anti-Trump videos. Just don't like anything else. Don't buy anything unless it's got a picture of Trump, getting waterboarded on it. Like, let's only do anti-Trump stuff on TikTok until Trump is gone or until this app is gone, either way. And if it drives down the price, it makes it easier for somebody who's not pro-Trump to buy it, good. So that's what happens to TikTok or anybody who goes Trumpy, because you've betrayed humanity, you've betrayed America, you've betrayed free speech and all of our ideals by supporting Trump. So we're going to make Trump the target of TikTok from now on. We're going to make TikTok just an anti-Trump ad. We're not going to do anything else with it other than be anti-Trump until it's gone, until it's sold, or until Trump is gone. And this is just the consequences. This is what you get for turning the threat to our livelihood, the threat to our friendships, the threat of a TikTok ban into a Trump advertisement. And the other thing is, we're not going to be sad when you're gone. Like, I was really sad about the idea of losing TikTok because TikTok is part of my religion, the Fairyland of Oz. TikTok is an important character. This book describes how you end war, which is why they don't want you to know anything about it. And TikTok, to me, was a great manifestation of that. TikTok was enabling us to meet each other. TikTok was enabling us to spread information. TikTok was enabling us to stop fascism in ways that no other platform was letting us do, because the other platforms heavily promote fascism. So TikTok was where it was at. And then they went fascist. Or you could say maybe they tricked Trump into saying, oh yeah, we'll do this giant promotion for you. Everyone will see through it and everyone will just use it as more fuel to hate you. Only thing is, it does make you think, well, if TikTok goes away, as sad as that would be, something better will appear, or it's us. It's not their algorithm. It's us who make TikTok good. So if we're somewhere else, that's going to be good. I know from my YouTube channel that's only shown to a Russian troll factory. I've been harassed daily for 10 or 12 years by these Russian trolls, constantly threaten me, these incel-libertarian incel terror cell that constantly threaten me on YouTube, are the only people who see my videos on YouTube for 17 years. That, yeah, everybody's been on TikTok. People aren't on YouTube. I can't expect an audience there because no one's there. But you know what? I was getting live views on YouTube yesterday when TikTok was shut down. So that's what they really should be afraid of, is that everything they do to ban TikTok helps another platform thrive and become more like TikTok. And so it's kind of like the Obi-Wan Kenobi thing. You strike them down, only become stronger. I've kind of been on here for a long time to only get comments. Oh, great, a second comment, but it's not even a good one. It's just another Trump Putineer. Listen, Trump Putineers, we're making TikTok completely anti-Trump. That means you're going to lose with your 640 followers and you're following 2,206 Jara Ann with a spider on your profile, worried about bugs that don't exist, fantasizing about bugs to say something. I won't read their comment. Okay, I'll read their comment. Oh my God, that was... Sorry, I'm going to read Trump Putineer's comments in Russian accent. I will read your comment in Russian accent and make fun of how you talk and what you say. But so far, since... I guess it's my fault. All this stuff is magical. Like, there is a magic to this stuff, and I'm the one who mentioned Russian trolls, and sure enough, a Russian troll came in. But just talking about how my YouTube channel used to get no views other than Russian Troll Factory harassing me. I'm talking about we're turning TikTok into a 100% anti-Trump platform, so maybe you should go back to Parler. Bruh, what are you talking about? Says the Russian Jara Ann. Listen, Trump Putineer, you've betrayed humanity. We can help you out of that, but you're in a dangerous and bad cult. You're in the thing that the World War II Germans were in. So stop being in that thing. And TikTok got sucked into that. You said you liked Trump by trying to talk crap, okay? Don't talk crap to people who are saying things against Trump, but at least you're afraid of the backlash of what will happen if you're identified as a Trump Putineer. But I'm identifying you, Jara Ann, as a Trump-ootineer. Say something against Trump if you're anti-Trump. Go ahead. But you ran away. I'm going to follow you because I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back to your channel and point out that you came across as pro-Trump in my live. Yeah, that's not enough. You said he's orange. That's not enough. You're not anti-Trump. I'm going to out you as a pro-Trump person on your content, or if you're ever live, or if you ever come back, so that you get the consequences for that. Because you know there's consequences for being pro-Trump. You are pro-Trump and you're pretending you're not because you're afraid, because you cannot be proud, you cannot be orange proud of what you are supporting because you know it's evil. But yeah, that's how this goes. We're aggressively against Trump-ootineers. If we find out any Trumper who has veterans benefits, we're getting those veterans benefits canceled. Are you a veteran, Jara Ann? Do you have veterans benefits? Because I'll get your benefits canceled. Do you see how this works? Thanks for the follow, Jara Ann. But can you answer the question? Are you a veteran? Would you like your benefits canceled for supporting Trump? I don't, pal. I don't, pal. Yeah, you're not even showing up. Okay, good. You're not a veteran. Okay. Do you claim to be an American? Do you LARP as American? Do you LARP as American? Yes or no? Do you LARP as American? Anyway, we're turning TikTok into 100% anti-Trump. I'm not going to spend time talking to people who aren't smart enough to talk to. Oh, you're American. Okay. So why do you go into people's lives and try to talk crap? Are you 5? Are you 12? Nothing, no ageism here, but like, are you not old enough to be on TikTok? Is that the problem? And you're trying to act like what you think adults do? Age. You're the last person in the live, apparently. Like, you see how you ruin things by being a terrible person, by being pro-Trump, and then saying you're anti-Trump. But the worst thing you can say about Trump is he's orange. Dude, I'm orange. You know, I look as Oompa Loompa as Trump does in this light. I didn't even know what you were talking about until I commented. Yeah, so maybe listen before you say things. Seriously, are you old enough to be on TikTok? Maybe don't be here, or go to my videos and make comments on my videos. Like, you're really wasting my life. I mean, I was going to shut it off anyway, but you're wasting my life. Go to my videos, comment on my videos. All my videos recently and all my videos from here on out are going to be anti-Trump. So prepare to be triggered or prepare to be pleased, because I'm going to speak anti-Trump, and I'm going to turn this app into a completely anti-Trump app. We're going to make Trump go away because of TikTok and because of how he tried to exploit and abuse TikTok and tried to threaten our free speech. Thanks. Good luck in there. See you next time. I won't dox you as anti-Trump. I mean, I won't dox you as a Trump supporter, because I can believe that you just spoke without thinking. But who does that? Like, nobody was talking in here. Still, you're coming across like a troll to me, which the only trolls I ever meet are pro-Trump trolls. They lie about it. Yeah, I meet plenty of trolls who are too ashamed to admit that they're pro-Trump, or ashamed of what I'll do if I identify they're pro-Trump. I'm a witch too. So they're scared. They're scared cowards. All Trump supporters are scared cowards. And sometimes they're scared. They're too scared to admit that they like Trump. Well, TikTok came out and admitted they like Trump, or presented themselves as pro-Trump. So they're getting changed. They're getting some program changing, or they're going to get a new owner, and we're going to get that owner a good deal by only using this app for anti-Trump content from now on. I've been doing this for probably about a half an hour. I guess I'll find out when I close it out. And the longer I go on these things, the longer it takes to reload the stuff to YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and shut it down, unless anybody has anything to say about turning TikTok 100% anti-Trump in response to them advertising, using the ban to threaten, scare, and promote Trump. To threaten and scare us to promote Trump, which is all that these fascists are ever going to do. But you never do anything to help them. Never. And we should make an example of TikTok, of why you never do anything to help Trump and you never do anything to help fascists. And if TikTok value goes down 50, 90%, good, because that's what you get for helping Trump. Anyway, bye TikTok. Bye everybody. See y'all soon. But I got stuff to do today, and got to get something to eat. But I just wanted to go live to make it official on this day. We're turning TikTok 100% anti-Trump until it's gone or until he's gone. Hopefully the latter. Hopefully TikTok outlasts Trump. But you don't necessarily deserve to outlast Trump. If something else happens to you, TikTok, because you supported Trump, that's what you deserve. And we're not going to be sad about it. We're going to be on Red Note. We're going to be on YouTube, what I call Red Square. Check out my YouTube channel, Puffin. And we're going to defeat Trump, with or without you. You can go down with Trump, or you can rise with humanity and Earth. It's a simple choice. You shouldn't have chose the wrong path, TikTok. But you went down a well for 12 hours, as prophesied in the book from 1914, TikTok of Oz, where the bad guys threw TikTok down a well. And while you were down a well for only 12 hours, who knows how long you're going to be in the well of Trumpism. But I'm going to be 100% anti-Trump on this app, only sharing, only liking, only commenting on anti-Trump videos until it's gone or until he's gone. So, thanks. Thanks for making it possible. If it's only 90 days, that'll be enough. We'll get rid of Trump, or we'll get rid of you. But we're not putting up with anybody who supports Trump. Hope you learned your lesson. Oh, hi, welcome. We're just making TikTok 100% anti-Trump. Also, I have a YouTube channel, Puffin. I don't usually advertise it on TikTok, but I will now because TikTok went fascist too. It's not as fascist as YouTube. Sure, it's not as fascist as Twitter and Facebook. TikTok's not 100% fascist, but any fascism is too much. Any fascism is enough. Somebody's requesting, but I was about to close it out. Sorry. If you have anything to say, you can go ahead and say it in comments. Oh, hi, Sophie. Nice to see you again. I was just about to close it out. This is a completely revolutionary TikTok about making TikTok 100% anti-Trump. So if you have some anti-Trump things to say in text and comments, if you want to come up, we can talk for a minute. But really, this is just about making TikTok a 100% anti-Trump, since TikTok betrayed us and turned the USA TikTok ban, which you might not know about since you're not in America. The USA TikTok ban, they turned that into a big promotion for Trump. Comments were filtered. Please rephrase your comments. But yeah, we're going to turn TikTok into 100% anti-Trump. Thank you. So if we have 90 days left in America for TikTok, we're only going to do anti-Trump things here. We're only going to comment on anti-Trump videos. We're only going to watch anti-Trump lives. We're only going to like anti-Trump things. We're only going to share anti-Trump things. We're only going to post anti-Trump content. That's all we're going to do for 90 days until Trump is gone or until TikTok is gone. And if it drives TikTok's stock down, if TikTok isn't as fun when everybody's only talking about anti-Trump stuff here, good. Because then somebody else can buy it who won't promote Trump. You see how this works? And you can get a good deal on TikTok if you want a piece of TikTok in the future. What I'm showing you is TikTok of Oz. This is a book from 1914 where TikTok is the mechanical man, the clockwork man of Oz. In this book, you're in Europe. I feel bad, for America, but TikTok is honestly getting bad. Well, it can get better. It's what we make it. I mean, they claim their precious algorithm is special, but I think all their precious algorithm really is, I mean, it might be an intelligent AI. I don't mean to dismiss the AI component of TikTok. Should have kissed Biden. I think Trump should have kissed Biden and had kids. Oh, the two of them should have had kids together. They kind of did, didn't they? I mean, that's kind of like what we got is the product of Biden and Trump. Biden wasn't anti-Trump enough. Biden could very well have been another Putin pawn. He didn't arrest Trump. He didn't stop Trump. He didn't protect our democracy. He didn't do his main jobs as president. He didn't stop the genocide. He let Netanyahu do a genocide, murder hundreds of thousands of people just to make him look bad, to make Trump look good. He allowed the TikTok ban to go through just to make himself look bad, to make Trump look good. So he seems a little bit too much playing a pawn of that side too, another pawn of Putin. And good riddance. I mean, I guess Biden's already officially not president anymore. What did he do in his term? I'm not saying he didn't do some good things, because the climate bill, all this stuff to help solve climate change, to whatever extent he actually did it, is good. All the debt forgiveness is good. I benefited from some of that, but I wasn't paying my student loans anyway. So all that stuff is good, but there was so much more good that should have been done. Just arresting Trump, just stopping the threat of Trump was his main job. Is the main job to protect America from Putin. If you could pick any old president to become president again, who would you pick? Probably Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was cool. Jimmy Carter was trying to legalize medicine, trying to legalize plants here in America, but some bad guys threw one of his cabinet people out of a window or off of a roof, and then they had him, like, he had a toxicology report done so that he looked bad. He looked like the even though it was probably someone hurt him personally, he looked like he did it, you know, like it was a result of something he took, and so it made the whole effort look bad. No, Jackson is Trump's favorite president, so you kind of did, and Jackson's just an evil bastard. I mean, that's all there is to it. He did a lot of genocide. He genocided Seminole people. He genocided a lot of different people. So saying that makes you look like a Klansman or a Trump-Putineer or a World War II German. And, I'll follow you to make sure that you, unless you mean like, unless you just don't even know. Yeah. Unless you don't know who you're talking about, and you're talking about Michael Jackson or something. But I'll follow you to make sure that now that you have 116 or 101 followers, that one of them's educating you. But yeah, you don't want to ever say anything that's pro-Trump. Trump likes Jackson, so don't like Jackson. If Trump likes anything, don't like it. You know, it's pretty simple. Trump is 100% anti-Christ. Trump is 100% anti-American. Trump is 100% anti-free speech. So the fact that TikTok did this stunt to promote Trump, no, we're going to use our free speech here to be completely anti-Trump. For now and forever. Sophie, you just followed me. I mean, thank you, but did I upset you before? I didn't mean to lose your following. But yes, howdy. Nice to meet you. The real Donald Trump 21. You ever notice how Trump Putineers are never real? They're never who they say they are. They're always fake accounts. They don't have faces. Trump Putineers. If you want to talk to Putin, it's like how people do seances and they can get the deceased spirit to speak through someone. It's like you can get the spirit of Putin to speak through any Trump Putineer. And we got the spirit of Putin to speak through TikTok. Yeah, you can speak. I'll read your... Can I speak? The real Donald Trump says, can I speak? Yeah, I'm going to read your words live. I'm going to do it in a Russian accent. I'm actually just a satire account. Okay, satire account. Yeah, I followed Ari. We'll follow up on that. Like, I'm literally knitting y'all's names into a list. Check the hat. I'm literally knitting you guys' names into a list. I'm not literally knitting your names into a list, but I'm literally metaphorically knitting your names into a list. You see how this goes? Yeah, not voting is just as bad because you're not American. Like, what? I don't vote. Why don't you vote the real Donald Trump 21? Why don't you vote? Not voting is you help Trump. That's just as bad. I mean, it's not as bad, but it's still bad. It still makes you a bad person. Oh, it's a rigged system. It's rigged system. So yeah, anyway, people who complain about democracy and whine about democracy, you don't deserve democracy, I guess. I mean, everybody deserves. Oh, yeah, Biden was a Putin puppet too, apparently. Yeah, Biden was also a Putin puppet. You could have voted for Cornel West. You could have voted for somebody else. You could have still voted for Kamala. Kamala wasn't Biden. There's the possibility that people can change. People are less likely to change in their 80s and 90s, although they go through a major transformation at that time. But yeah, we could have reelected Biden and had Kamala Harris become president just because Biden resigns or, pops off to the coffin. That could have happened. I think that they were trying to lose. I think that they were allowing the genocide to go on as long as possible to try to lose. They're trying to push it to Trump as much as they possibly could. Here in Colorado, we kicked Trump off the ballot. Like, we weren't going to put up with that. We did the right thing. And our Secretary of State, Jenna Griswold, is like, bring it on. I welcome an opportunity. If a Trump Putineer threatens my house, welcome an opportunity to have one less Trump Putineer in the world. That's the way it should be. It's on, y'all, and you guys lose because you're horribly outnumbered. The ones that you are just weapons caches. Yeah, you want a purge, Ari? That sounds Trumpy. This is Ari. I think we should just start from scratch and have a purge. Why don't you take some vodka for that? Because no, we're not going to have a purge. We're going to exterminate Trumpism. We're going to purge the Trumpers. I hike on mountains. Thanks, meaningless, or nameless, sorry, I didn't mean to call you meaningless. Thanks, nameless Justino. Would you go mountain climbing? Yeah, well, no, I wouldn't go mountain climbing. I like to go hike in the mountains. I'm not trying to take a risk for recreation. Anyway, so we're going to turn TikTok into 100% anti-Trump. That's all I'm going to talk about while I'm on this app for 90 days or however long it takes to either get rid of Trump or get rid of TikTok. But yeah, we're going to make TikTok 100% anti-Trump. We're not going to watch or like or comment on anything that's not anti-Trump. That's how you do it. And then we either drive the price down and get it to a better owner for a better deal, or we get them to repent and turn against Trump, or we just turn the whole thing against Trump. And that might actually increase the value, but we turn the whole thing against Trump and use the power of TikTok to take down Trump. So thanks for being here. I think everybody who was commenting has gone, so we'll close it out for now. Went a lot longer than I expected, but we'll be back later to help turn TikTok into 100% anti-Trump. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, TikTok. I still like you. I still love you. Even though you went Trumpy, we're just going to bring you back. We're going to get you back from that evil and get you back to good. Love you, TikTok. See you soon. Let's stop Trump together. Hello, just turning TikTok into 100% anti-Trump. We're only going to like anti-Trump videos. We're only going to comment on anti-Trump videos or share anti-Trump videos. And we're only going to post anti-Trump stuff for as long as TikTok exists in America. Let them learn a lesson for what happens when you support evil fascists like Trump. It backfires on you. Thanks. See you next time.